Alright, now then, let's see, what do we need to do? We need to keep our promise, because that's what you do when you're an avatar, you keep your promises. And we need to get my eyes calibrated properly, because they are not working very well this week. Okay. Use. There we go. Alright, where do we want to go? We need to go to... no, I think it's that one right there. Find out in a second. Let's see. Alright, so anyways, we gotta go talk to Homer and give him his thing. That thing that he wanted, the storm cloak. Okay. Here we are in New Magentia. What am I doing? I want Dupre. Dupre, get over here. Also known as Boat Bitch. Boat Bitch. Thank you. Get on the boat. Let's go talk to Homer. See, you couldn't do this in Ultima 5. If you did this in Ultima 5, you'd die before you got to Buccaneer's Den. And if you didn't die, then it would surely destroy your boat, so... wouldn't be a good idea to try it. Oops. Damn it. Wait a minute, this is Trinsic. Oh, that's right, I brought my boat back. So that was completely unnecessary. Alright, boat bitch, where you at? Get that boat. Oh, okay, you did get the boat, cool. We're going to Buccaneer's Den. Maybe, there we go. Man. I hope the storm passes quickly, because as I've mentioned before, I don't do well in the rain. It makes me worse, and it made me a lot worse today. Today has not been fun at all. Spent a couple hours this morning, early this morning, in the bathroom trying my damnedest not to throw up. And then I took a nap because I wasn't feeling very well and I overslept, and now I'm going to Buccaneer's Den. That's not Buccaneer's Den, that's New Magentia. And now we pause for a moment while I rant about people who are just, fucking clueless. It's like, okay, I'm having problems with my eyes. I can't read text. I can't respond to tells. So if you send me a tell and I don't answer, do you A, realize that he probably can't even read the tell that I just sent him, so maybe I'll just back off, or B, spam the shit out of him with tells, thereby pissing him off and then wondering why he won't talk to you anymore. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Oh look, there's the map. Yay. Behold the map. Alright, where's Homer? So yeah. That's why I'm doing an Ultima video right now and not an EverQuest video, because I'm sick of getting spammed with tells that I can't even read. I can barely even see them on the screen. Excuse me. The color that they use for tells. My eyes are having a very difficult time picking them apart. I can hear the tells coming in, but I can't read them and I can't really see them either. They're like this really faint pink squiggle. And it's really annoying. Alright. Yes. Then hand it over and we're even. Yes. Thanks for keeping your word. There's not many that does these days. Alright, there we go. With that, we have kept our promise. And that's important because when you're an avatar, you keep your promises. There's some other dude who's kind of mad at me because a while back I saw an Ultima wiki and I made an addition to it, or an edit. I made an edit to it because the guy who had written this little walk-up was just full of crap and telling you like you can't do this, you can't do that. If you do this, it's against the game. You can't do it and stuff like that. Like things like using fireballs. It's like that has never been against the spirit of the game. It's always been about choice. Even in Ultima 4, when you have to be virtuous in order to complete the game, you have the option of ripping off the blind shopkeepers and not giving them the actual amount of money you're supposed to. You're not going to get very far if you do that because, choice. It's your choice. Uh-oh, it's really dark and... yeah. Hey, look! I ran aground. Good enough for me. Okay, now we're going to Alt 215 it. There we go. Where did I run aground? Good question. Out of range. Get on the boat, jackass. Okay, is this Trinsic or am I close to pause or where am I? Okay, this is Trinsic. Let's go park our boat. Doo -doo -doo. Parking the boat. Okay, now we need to go to Moonglow. I'm going to keep it short today because my eye is being a little bitch all day, every day, but yesterday and today have been particularly bad. I think the problem with my eyes is dry eye syndrome. Dry eye syndrome. And I live on the top of a hill with some really weird weather patterns, I guess you could call it. Like, for example, I get in my car, I drive not even a mile down the road, and it's pouring rain. I mean, you can't even see. It's just so heavy. But you come back to my apartment here, again, it's not even a mile away. It's like, it's dry. There's no rain at all. The ground might still be wet, but, it's not actually raining. And yet, you just go down the street and it's pouring. Sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes it's pouring here and you just go like a block down the street and it's like dry. The rain hasn't got here yet. The wind is particularly bad and it's really, really dry in here. And plus, I've mentioned how cold this apartment gets. Well, yeah, the dry air doesn't help. My eyes dry out really badly, really quickly. I have eye drops, yes, they don't work. They've never done anything for me, well, at least not for my blurry eyes and whatnot. So I think that's what the problem is, and right now we've got a cold front going through and the air is particularly dry, which is kind of ironic because it's raining outside right now, but the air's been really dry the last couple of days. And so my eyes, they go from able to see in the morning to able to not see in the afternoon. And when I've been playing for a while, because I've made it clear in EverQuest that I have difficulty reading the journal anymore, that kind of strain doesn't help. When I've been playing for a while, my eyes are getting very, very tired, and they just kind of fall to the wayside and just like, yeah, whatever, we're going on autopilot now. Well, again, getting spammed with tells at that point in time is a really quick way to piss me off. So the general rule here, go ahead, send me a tell. If I answer, fine. If I don't answer, then well, either A, I'm AFK, although I usually try to actually go AFK, or I simply can't read the tell, and I'm not going to try to read the tell because it's ridiculous. It's going to give me a splitting headache and it's going to put me in a very bad mood very fast. Is it this one I want to go to? No, I think it's this one. Wait. Of course, Julia's in the way. So that's my rant for the day. It's like, it's common courtesy. If you know someone's sick, leave them the fuck alone. Come on. Come on, we gotta take this stupid silver tablet in. Yes, that's Moonglow. You can always tell Moonglow because we've got Penumbra's house right here. Lovely Penumbra. And her front room of welcoming. Okay, we'll just go this way and ignore the rats and the mice waging their eternal war. Here we are to the Lyceum, Mariah! Which is interesting because in this one she acts like she doesn't know who you are, but she was actually a party member in Ultima 4 and 5. So it's like, oh, what was that? The wind has picked up again, and once again my castle is under siege. Where is she? Mariah, I don't see you. You're making me very sad, Mariah. Okay, well, here's her room. Does YOLO still have the tablet? Who did I give the tablet to? YOLO, okay. Drop the tablet right there. There we go, now the tablet's in one piece. Yay! And now if we can find Mariah, she will be happy to translate the book for us. That's the book right there. Okay, cool. Mariah, where you at? Wait, I did just Alt 215. And when I Alt 215, that means it's early in the morning. Alright, let's Alt 215 again. It's now 9 a.m. Now it's 10 a.m. Mariah, where the hell are you? I need you. Is that her over there? I hope. Okay. That's Mariah. Hi, Mariah. She's a freckled young lady with an enchanting smile because she's a wizard. Ah, get it? Enchanting. Ha ha ha. Anyhow. Alright. Book. Oh, wait. Let's say tablet. Oops. I got my piece of the tab from Gypsies, blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Okay. How about book? Oops. I'd be glad to look at it for thee. She examines the book. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The title is The Book of Prophecies, and it says something about the end of our world. Okay, Tab. I guess I have to go pick it up. Figure out what it's trying to be neat. That's not the... Oh, no? Oh, because I have YOLO on. That's why. Okay. No, I need to get... Where's the G key? Yeah, see the other thing. If I can't read your tells, chances are my eyesight is so bad that I can't even read what I'm trying to type in as a reply. For example, last night while I was getting spammed with tells, I was switching through characters. I couldn't just camp directly to a character because I couldn't see my keyboard clearly. I couldn't even type my own character names in. I had to just camp, let it take me to the regular character select screen, and then pick my character off the list and do it that way. And some people seem to have difficulty understanding simple sentences like "don't send me tells." Okay, tablet. I have a tablet on me now. Ah, you found the rest of the tablet. Yeah, it was right there on the table. Go get the... Oh my god. Yeah. I put them together and she couldn't read them. Now I have to go get them and put them together again. Can I pick that one up? Yes. Okay. No, not rest. Talk. There we go. Tablet. With both pieces of the tablet, I should be able to work out a translation. She studies the tablet for a while and then starts reading haltingly from the book. An ancient prophecy tells of the final days when the end of our world shall come. Excuse me. Hiccup's really bad this week. But I mentioned my lungs are just completely filling with mucus. The whole cystic fibrosis theory seems a little less unrealistic right now. Because it's bad. Alright, blah blah blah. End of the world. Okay, 3 signs will precede the end. Thrice shall a being of great evil come unto our land, and by this it shall be known that the end is nigh. This evil one is of another race, who consider the evil one a great prophet. Yet this false prophet follows not the principles of control, passion, and diligence. One day the false prophet will come and desecrate our most holy shrine. Oh, that sounds promising. And the false prophet will steal our most holy artifact, the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. This shall be the first sign of the end. See, one of the reasons why Ultima 9 sucks complete and total ass is because this prophecy still exists in Ultima 9, but they got everything wrong. It's like, wait. Did you guys even play your own fucking game? I mean, this one right here tells us what the first sign is. The first sign is the stealing of the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. If I remember correctly, Ultima 9 says it's something else entirely. And it's like, no, not correct. Then it is written, the false prophet shall descend deep into the bowels of the earth, Ultima 5. And the false prophet will cause the underworld to collapse, Ultima 5. This will cause great earthquakes to tear our world asunder, and there will be a time of plague and famine, Ultima 5 and 6. Okay, this shall be the second sign of the end. One last time shall the false prophet come. This time the false prophet will come with a band of warriors, and they will destroy all that remains of the gargoyle race. There is only one way that this prophecy may be averted. That is by the sacrifice of the false prophet. In case you're wondering, it's pretty obvious right now that Hero is the false prophet. And hey, sacrifice is one of the 8 virtues, so hey, sounds good to me. Mariah pauses for a while, deep in thought. When they refer to the false prophet, they must mean you, she says. You can tell how she became a wizard on the Great Council. She's really smart. It would seem that they have reason to think you evil from their perspective. Well, yeah, I showed up, trashed their place, stole their artifact, and collapsed the underworld on their head. This is a difficult matter to resolve. I think you better seek out more information. There's a gargoyle named Sinvaral living out in the desert. He speaks our language. Why couldn't we just take the book to him? We don't want to dwell on that question. Okay. Perhaps he could tell you more about this book and of how the gargoyles view us. Okay, so let me get this straight. You suddenly have this brilliant idea that I should go talk to him and take the book with me because maybe he can shed some insight. But rather than just tell me to do that in the first place, you had me go on this stupid quest to find a bunch of stupid map pieces to get the second half of a tablet so you could give me a partial translation. This is the kind of conversation that ends with a gunshot. Okay, now how do I get to the Shrine of Sacrifice, which is right by Sinvaral, as you'll recall. Sacrifice was... Where's the U key? Use the Orb of the Moons. Now... Wait, no. Is it that one? Or is it that one? Let's try that one. Probably wrong. Wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm not wrong. Wow. Mark this on your calendar. I wasn't wrong. Okay, Sinvaral, where you at? I think I mentioned before that he used to be a daemon, actually. Not a gargoyle. Now suddenly he's a gargoyle. But he was the guard of Lord British in Ultima 5, whom British turned to the path of virtue, and so he betrayed the Shadow Lords, blah blah blah. See? You see the daemon, Sinvaral. Book. The Book of Prophecy says that the false prophet will come to destroy the gargoyle race. Which kind of makes sense when you think about it. From the perspective of the hero, you're trying to fend off a gargoyle invasion of Britannia, and eventually, having retaken the shrines, you're probably going to find where they're coming from and deal with the problem at the source, i.e. invade their world and destroy them. But you're not going to, because you're not the evil, horrible monster that they think you are. And in fact, once you realize that it's not an invasion, but a retribution, then you're going to try to figure out what the problem is and work through the differences. Only the sacrifice of the false prophet will save us. Alright, Sacrifice means many things in my language. You should seek out a gargoyle scholar to learn more. Travel the other side of the world and you should be able to find one. You can go down through Hithloth to get to the realm of gargoyles. Alright. That's going to be our next step in the journey. We're going to go through Hithoth. And it's going to suck because Hithoth is not filled with dragons, it's filled with demons and lava. As I recall, there are spots where you actually have to walk across the lava, and it's owie, owie, owie. Okay, let's use the orb back to the castle. No, that's not use, that's yell. That's a command in Ultima 5, not in Ultima 6. It's a shame it's not in Ultima 6. I'd love to yell the words of power. I could yell flip-flop and turn the world upside down like in Ultima 5. It's a little secret command. If you yell flip-flop, the world flips upside down, so it's like you're looking in a mirror, an upside-down mirror. It's pretty cool. Do I need to heal? Probably not, but hey, earn your keep, asshole. Heal! Thanks, buddy. Alright, so we'll go over here and we'll save it, and that'll be it for now. Actually, wait, let's go back to my room. Let's drop off the tablet. Just happened to notice that tiny little tablet there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm carrying around a big chunk of silver that I don't really need. Drop it there, and hey, Yellow. Yellow, where you at? There you are. I mean, man, my eyes are just so bad. They have good days and they have bad days, and recently it's just been nothing but bad days. But like I said, I think I've got dry eye syndrome. Seems to match. My eyes get really, really red, really, really teared up, and really scratchy, itchy. And when I put my eye drops in, it makes it better for maybe 5 minutes. That's how long it takes them to dry out again. In fact, when I woke up today, my eye was like sealed shut because my tears had just completely solidified. I could not open my right eye at all. Really fun. Alright, now let's confirm that we did in fact get rid of the oh, there's that dragon egg. Oh, Ice had a great idea. We're going back to my room. We're going to leave the dragon egg there. Got a surprise for you, British. It's a token of my undying affection. We'll leave it right in here. Who has the dragon egg? Shamino. Alright, Shamino, come here. I want you to put the dragon egg right there. Don't throw it more than one square, it breaks if I remember correctly. And then you'd be out of dragon egg, and that would suck. But you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs or something like that. You can't cook a you can't cook an omelet without pissing off a dragon and having it torch the entire cavern. I think that's the original saying or something like that. I don't remember. Anyhow, let's save it, because when next we meet, we will be going down to the Gargoyle world, and we're going to be getting our final companion. And we're also going to be meeting a companion from Ultima 5 who was a fairly important NPC, although not really in the grand scheme of things, but he's kind of pivotal to Ultima 5. But yeah. He's already been mentioned in this game once, except... No, he hasn't, actually. Because I didn't actually ask around in Buccaneer's Den. Normally, if you ask around in Buccaneer's Den, an argument will start. They'll start talking about this particular companion. Everything they say is just a lie. It's just vile and disgusting slander. Pay it no mind. Pay my hiccups no mind, because they suck. Like I said, it's just my mucus levels are completely out of control. And again, dry eye syndrome is very common with people who have like cystic fibrosis. I don't know if I do have cystic fibrosis, because it just doesn't really make sense for me to be able to have gone so long without even knowing that I had it. It goes without saying that I haven't been being treated for it. And cystic fibrosis without treatment just destroys you. With treatment, you're likely to live half as long as someone who doesn't have it. Yay! So it's just like, how would I have been able to make it this long without the symptoms showing up until now? But whatever I have, it's bad, and it's very much affecting the mucus levels in my body, which is another part of dry eye syndrome. The mucus level, the mucus component of your tears gets off, so your tears aren't as effective as they're supposed to be, and your eyes dry out really badly. And that could have cause my other eye to freak out, because it can cause cornea damage. It can actually cause you to damage the surface of your cornea. It can misshape your cornea, from what I was reading, which would explain why I've got that really bad double vision when I open up my left eye. Whoa, that screen is really messed up. I can still see generally where my characters are, and I can just barely make out the cursor moving, but only because it's moving. If I stop, it just vanishes. There it is again. Doesn't vanish right here because it's white on black, but yeah, I just have like a colorful blur right over here. That's how bad the double vision is, because everything's just on top of each other but not exactly lined up, so it's just big blur. I should not have done that actually, because now my eyes are freaking out. But anyhow, that's enough of that. So next time we'll be going down through Hithloth, 4 levels of fun. But once we get there, we'll be on the other side, and then I can actually start using the Orb of the Moons, or I can start using the other locations with the Orb of the Moons, the ones I haven't been using because I've mentioned that they're kind of like plot breakers. Yeah. Keep in mind, let's think about the places we know you can go to with the Orb of the Moons. You can go to all of the shrines, because there are moon gates at shrines, and the red moon gate's like, is kind of like the master moon gate. It can obviously go to your world, because that's how we got here in the first place. It can go to all of the towns, because, well, now I've been using it for that purpose constantly. And it can also go to the sacrificial altar from the beginning of the game, because remember, you were about to be sacrificed before Yolo, Dupre, and Shimino showed up to save you. And they were sent through a red moon gate. So it can take us there. But it hasn't taken us there yet, because I haven't used it for that. If I remember correctly, it's, Is it this tile right here, or this tile right here? It's in the inner boundary of tile, because I've been doing the ones that are 2 out. There's an inner boundary here, and one of those will be the altar. But I haven't used it for that because A, I'm going to be surrounded by gargoyles if I go there, and they're probably going to paralyze me and explosion the shit out of me, and it's not fun. But anyhow, did I just save it? Well, I'm saving it again. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, so peace out all. Where's my off button? Okay, once again, I'm having a little trouble seeing. There's the cursor. Okay. Peace out, and I'll catch you later.